Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today we're hopefully finding the summoner. Yes, our bare ass is moving along though. So let's go ahead and just keep being hungry with things, and we'll build up a little bit of maul here since we have a bunch of ghosts on us. We're probably going to run out of mana because they are being little bastards and draining all of it. Oh, well, they're not actually hitting us. So, okay, I'll keep eating you guys alive. I mean, it's not that terrible of a thing, I guess. Yoink, teleport. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna just kill y'all. Unfortunately, we don't do a ton of damage, so it does take us a little bit to get through each of these enemies, but chances of us dying while fighting them now is a lot less because of just the amount of life we basically steal from this. You'll notice that we can outpace their little, yay. Oh, we aren't hitting very often. What? No, we have 95% chance. I don't know why we're not getting the swirlies. Okay, you guys know. I'm gonna just stun all of you and try to keep you from eating me alive. There you go. Stop draining my mana, you bastard. Die. Thank you. Oop. Hey. Yeah, our mercenary is probably doing a lot more damage than us, because our damage the amount of damage it displays is wrong. I can guarantee you that by how slow they're dying. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Of course, we all know that the display of damage for the character screen is usually wrong. And oh yeah, that's the corner of the other one. I'm like, what is that dot in the middle there? You could teleport across there as a sorceress, but we are unfortunately not a bear sorceress. Although that is a thing. That is an actual thing. Shape-shifting bear sorceress is a real thing that people play. And it's a little bit weird, and it's slightly effective. So I'm not as bothered by it. And yes, you are going to stay stunned forever and a month. So just die. Thank you. And we do so little physical damage. We're only slowly gaining back mana. That's one reason why I'm probably going to dump a little bit into hunger. Possibly get up to 130, 140% leech. So, yeah. Hey, don't be shooting fireballs at me, fool. Okay, so whenever that ghost gets up here, it's the priority target. Hi, how you doing? Goodbye. Now the rest of these guys are just gonna sit there and be dicks and just shoot fireballs and slowly die to us. And our mercenary. We are our tank. We're the tank for our mercenary, is pretty much our role as this character anymore for the rest of this run, if I had to pretty much designate myself a role. And why are we not taking damage from that? That is pathetic. We should be taking damage from that. Die. I just love the image of a machine gun bite. And yes, you can get it down to 4 frames per second. I mean, not 4 frames per second, 4 frames per attack, which is 6 attacks per second. So yeah, it's a thing. We are not anywhere near that. It literally sounds like a little grumbly machine gun whenever you have that going. Let's get our maul going there, because there's too many of them for us to actually deal with without losing all of our mana. So we're gonna start whacking them with normal attacks. Good job, bye. And our normal attack should be doing the same as that, 24 to 96. Ooh, Ithrune. Not really super interested in that, but it works. Yeah, mercenary, you get to go do the work for us. Give us our mana back. Thank you. And I do love that it does charge back up reasonably. It's just not super fast because we don't have enough damage. With the Phase Blade, you do enough damage to only have 1 point in it and still recover completely. It's kind of one of those weird things where you don't need a lot of damage, but you do need some, so you can actually recover. And I do think it does affect elemental damage, so I need to shape out and back in before we move along, just for safety's sake. Yeah. Die, ghoul lords. Let's actually get you stunning. Yay. No, you don't get to pick on my spirit. Stop picking on my spirit. I'm gonna eat you alive if you keep picking on him. Good job. You dead. We are going to eventually start using Shockwave a bit more, simply because it is a good AoE kind of control. It's going to be a lot more effective whenever we drop it to players 1 in Act 3. Now that we are level 24, we don't really need to worry about leveling up too much. We should be able to do this hunger thing to Duriel as well. He is going to slow us down a little bit, but it's not going to be that bad. I'm going to keep stunning you specters. I wish our mercenary would move past our spirit, but our spirit is stubbornly standing on the platform even though it can fly. So, yeah, it's being a dick. It's blocking him from getting to us. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for finally moving out of the way after everything is already dead. That's not the teleport pad we want. This is not the pad you're looking for. It's the tampon. Oh, and we are in the right one. Sweet! Oh, yes, I did make that joke. It's a period piece. What can I say? I probably shouldn't make jokes like that. A lot of my friends see the humor in it. But since you guys don't know me in real life, you don't know that I don't mean anything by it. It's just supposed to be silly, corny jokes. Some people do take those personally. I apologize if you do. Yes, I do try to be politically correct on some levels. So, yeah. Don't get into that conversation in the comments, though. I will so kick somebody's butt if they try to get into that conversation. PC versus not PC, no. We are not going there, little buddies. Yeah, you think you're tough, but you're not really doing too much to us. Yeah, bite. Well, I'd say bite me, but we're biting you. Scale mail might be useful. Grand Scepter will sell for some decent money. And through Horizon's Journal, we jump to the Canyon of the Magi. Yay! Back to Luco Lane. Beautiful. How you doing? Oh, it's ethereal. That might mean it's good for our mercenary. What do I actually have on you? Attacker takes damage of 3 versus some resists and a lot higher defense. We'll go with it. Now, we could have gone with a Defiance mercenary for this, by the way. They're not bad. And I'm using up all my scrolls for some reason because I'm an idiot. But let's go ahead and... Ooh, +4 maximum damage. Really not interested in that. And our amulet was trash, so you guys are going away. We are going to keep both these charms. I know I shouldn't, but at the same time, I do need lightning resist, and cold damage would be nice. So we're probably going to end up ditching the fire resist one, if I had to guess. And yeah, you guys are just going away. Not that we need the money, but... Oh, and I think I forgot to mention previous episode. I actually gambled for that. It wasn't previous episode. It was 2 episodes ago? Yeah. I gambled for that. And we're going to go ahead and do the shape-shifty thingy. And we're going to refill our stuff. Oh, I need... There we go. So we should be ready to take on Duriel. And since we're going in there like this... we don't need any of that. I'm going to go ahead and drop it to players 1. And what symbol do we have? The circle. I think that's on the left. I'm almost certain it's on the left. So let's go ahead and run up here. I think it's really far to the left. These guys are still on players 8 difficulty, so yeah, we're going to just have to beat our way through them. Yay, lightning. Such a wonderful, wonderful skill that we very rarely actually have enough resistance to. Don't know why, but yeah, it's got a high min-max range, so yeah. So it can hit for like 1 or it can hit for a ton. Let's see, down here, I think... Yeah, yay, I was right. I remember some things. I'm not the worst person at this. I'm not the worst player of Diablo 2. So we want to focus our energy on the ones that we can actually leech life from, like the big guys, the revival guys, the unravelers, and let our mercenary handle the skeletons, simply because we can't leech from the skeletons with hunger. So yeah, if we had, I'm trying to remember the gloves that cast life tap, we would be pretty much set for any kind of leech that we need. I have used that on this build before, but it's not the ideal thing. The main thing that I liked using on my Hunger Druid, because I would go kill Diablo with it, was Lay of Hands, because it deals extra damage to demons, and guess what Diablo is? He be a demon. So, yay. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, no. Come on. Can I actually get the... There we go. Yay, Shockwave. As you can see, it just destroys everything. Once we get Hunger going, we can build back up our mana and just eat through everything. And you can see how easily we're destroying stuff on players 1. This is how Act 3 is probably going to be. Okay, get over to him and just focus in on him. Let our mercenary do all the undead things. So, yay. EA? No, yay. EA is an entirely different thing. They are evil. They are the true evil. They are the true greater evil. If you like that joke. Oh, I'm actually, I have been tempted to do a series over how the developers from my youth have changed, because there is a lot of change that's happened there. EA's always been evil. Don't think that one would be a surprise there. They were a different kind of evil. They would kill, well, they still do kill. They are still the kind of evil, but they would kill small companies. So that's kind of their shtick. It's been their shtick since the 80s, if you're curious. It's not a new thing. They didn't start with Westwood. That's just the most popular one. That and Maxis. No, they started in the 80s killing things. I think it was 87 was their first kill. So yeah, they've been at it for years. Don't be surprised if you hear about EA killing another developer. I probably shouldn't talk crap about EA. I am kind of slightly dependent on covering games, and they are a game publisher. So yeah, a company I might eventually want to cover a game from might publish through them, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Chances of them actually watching my channel? Probably nil. But we can insult EA, I guess. One that I would want to cover is the drastic change over the years of Blizzard and Squaresoft. I'm gonna say Squaresoft, not just Square Enix, because oddly enough, believe it or not, I wasn't a huge follower of Enix back in the day. I know, shock. I love RPGs, but I didn't follow Enix of all things. It's flawed. Darn. Can you kill them for me so I don't have to? There you go. Good job. And heal. I wish this poison would wear off soon, but... Okay, let that fill back up. Okay, that's close enough. 548, 491. Yuck. And that poison is just getting brutal. So we do need to watch out for that. Unfortunately, we can't use hunger as a human. Otherwise, I'd be very happy to use that. And I love our bite speed. It's not maximum. It's not as fast as it can be, but it's good enough. You really do just hear a solid growl whenever it's just... Oh, wow. We found it relatively quickly, so we've got to kill you guys in here. And can we get enough life back to actually survive through this? I don't think we can, so I'm going to use some healing potions. Just kind of chug along. I need to get out of there. Let our mercenary do it. This poison, though, Jesus. It's not going to wear off. Mercenary, do your thing, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's just not wearing off. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way of actually going back to town. And get that in our belt, and we're going to buy some new potions when we get there. It's going to go through its... I do like that you can exit back to town, come back, and it's going to be done with its animation, so... Even if you just went straight back in your portal. 13% magic find, that's better than the one we had. That's only 6%, so... Swap those out, and we good. We good, okay. Trade... Sell. Don't need to sell the ith. We're going to keep it for now. We might start crafting those into something better pretty soon, and I need to get this going. So get that filled up, take our belt off, put that in there, and we're going to start doing the whole let's get a bunch of thawing potions thing. Boop. Yes, we're going to just buy a bunch of them. There you go. Yeah, I need to actually get them across on my belt and then do that number. Then close. And do it again. And yes, we are filling it up in between these. You go there. I was hitting 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 1 through 4. So, yay. And this should be good for us. I will do one more. I'm not worried about my mercenary, honestly. So he's going to just have to live with what he's got. And in we go. And there is no point in taking them with us, because frankly, the thawing potions are not going to help out that much. And I know, yeah, it's kind of sad and disappointing, but they're really not. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to refreeze pretty much as soon as possible. So, okay, we are on players 1. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and go to Farah. Repair everything. So we should be ready to go. I'm going to recast you. Make sure everything's maxed out and ready. Okay. We're good to go. We're going to do Maul and Hunger first. I'm going to put up a town portal in case the horrible happens. And here we go. Let's get the maul going up. And we're going to just use maul for the most part at the very beginning until our mana gets down to about halfway, and then we're going to start in on the hunger. And yeah, that should fill us back up. Okay, ouch. Quit it. Come on. Yay. Go down, Duriel. We probably should have put the crushing blow weapon on. Let's swap weapons and go to that. Okay, we're on our axe so we can get him bleeding. Okay, we are taking a little bit of damage here. I'm going to back off just a little bit, let ourselves restore. Drop a town portal there. Not a town portal, a spirit there. Let ourselves heal up just a little bit. Get him bleeding again. And we do need to get the maul back up. There you go. And we probably should put hunger on our primary. Would you please stop hitting me? Jesus. Holy hell. He was really doing some damage with those hits, and it was kind of surprising me. We are on players 1. I don't know how he was doing so much damage. We have decent cold resist. So Bone Wand. I forget how fast we attack with the Bone Wand. Shall we check that out real quick? Identify you. The freaking hell. Let's see. We'll go ahead and throw that on the ground for just a second. With hunger, it's not too bad. Actually, our attack speed with wands is not terrible. And it's not much different on the damage. We do need the arrows back on there, though. So we got him bleeding. Let's look at the scythe. That is going to sell for a bunch of money, by the way. Identify you. Cold damage, poison damage. It's better than what our mercenary has. We could actually equip it ourselves. It's not going to be better than the malice, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that on him. Get a bunch of damage going for him. This is what he had. We're going to lose the lifesteal, which kind of sucks, but we'll deal with it. What's your shtick? Nothing good. We'll throw that in there. And ring is Cathan's, probably? Yes, I called it. Which is a good ring. Not going to do a lot of good for us, but it's still a good ring if we actually want to go the maul route, which is probably the more sane route. It would be halfway decent for that, but we're not going to do that. So I'm going to talk to Duriel. Go back to town. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do here. Hi, Deckard. And we need to talk to Jaren. If you do things in the wrong order, you can actually be trapped. Unable to talk to Jaren without reloading the game. If you don't talk to people for the going to... into the castle thing. It can actually be a bad thing. 13 to 25 versus 9 to 20, but that has cold damage and poison damage, and I'm gonna regret selling this, but we're gonna sell it. No, I will stick to it. I'll stick to my guns, and we'll save. No, we're gonna sell this. I really don't want to sell this, but it's gonna do it. Yeah. No regrets. No regrets. We're good. Onwards to Act 5. Not Act 5. Act 3. Sorry. Brain fart. But we are good, and I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode. We've reached a conclusion. So if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on Diablo 2. Bye.